Hello and welcome, guys, to another broadcast. Welcome to week 8. Let's take a look back at week 7 scores. As we know, my Panthers did not fare too well. We didn't make it out well. We didn't make it out with the win. We probably should have. Either way, Seattle defeats San Francisco, Buffalo over Jacksonville, Tampa Bay over Washington. Tennessee takes the win over the Falcons. They're the first home team to win last week. Indianapolis defeats the Colts. Minnesota defeats the Lions. Pittsburgh defeats the Kansas City Chiefs. It looks like they might be hopefully looking for a comeback. The Rams defeat the Browns. Hell yeah. Houston defeats a very poor offensive Dolphins team. We might have changed that here this past week through the trade deadline. Huge trade between 4 teams that I'll cover. Patriots defeat Jets. Raiders defeat Chargers. Cowboys defeat Giants. Eagles over the Panthers, and that was just heartbreaking the way that ended. And Ravens over the Cardinals. Now, here you go. As we know, I said I was going to trade Terry Bradshaw from the Panthers. I'm set with Marcus Mariota. I'm happy with him. He is now on the Bills. He's a Bill. Now, we come to the big trade. Okay. It's centered around Minnesota wanting Fran Tarkenton. But Dallas wanted Roger Staubach. They didn't want to give him up without also getting Michael Vick. Well, at that point, we wanted Vick at the Dolphins. So we traded Joe Montana for Michael Vick, which is how you get here. And then Joe Montana was then traded to the 49ers because the Vikings didn't really want him. He hasn't produced. So he was sent to the 49ers, where hopefully he'll do better for them. But as you can see, huge trade all around. We're looking here. Can I change Vic's number to 7? Because I'd rather have that. Yes. Okay, there we go. So Michael Vick will don the number 7. Out of Virginia Tech. 35. Okay, well, they're gonna hope that Mark Brunell's rookie ass is gonna be good in the future, but it's time to play the game. I know we just played a Dolphins game, but I wanted to play this game. This game's gonna be good, I think. So, here you guys go. Enjoy.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features 2 quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Brady's Patriots going up against Vic's Dolphins. Now let's go to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 8 matchup.
It's the start of another week of NFL action, and that means it's Thursday night in the NFL here on EA Sports.
Hello, friends.
friends, Jim Nance along with Bill Sims. Just prior to kickoff for this primetime extravaganza, this adds another whole layer of excitement when you have this game under the lights.
I think you said it right. Center stage, players love it. Anytime you turn on the lights, they know it's special, and it brings out the emotion out of these players. And also, let's don't forget, the fans, they've been here all afternoon getting ready, so we're going to have a loud crowd also.
And Sebastian Janikowski looks ready to get this one underway. The Patriots are back deep, waiting for the kick. This game has officially begun. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Leading the offense, the all-time highest win percentage of any quarterback to ever play the game, Tom Brady.
I think some of the things that are not talked about enough when you talk about Tom Brady, how tough he is and how well he moves in the pocket, that along with good decisions and a good arm, that's why he's one of the best. Defense crowding the line of scrimmage. Look out, this could be a blitz.
Look at the Patriots offense. Their rushing attack this season, nothing short of a disaster. The Patriots decked out in a lot of pink, and we see pink throughout the building. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL. Second down and 10. Lynch is taking the handoff. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line. Here's how the Dolphins defense, they know they need to force turnovers today, coming off a game in which they had no takeaways. The Patriots have a third down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on third down. The Patriots have it at the 24. Surveys. Amari Cooper has the catch. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
You just can't expect your defensive backs to cover that long. It's good coverage initially, but the quarterback had all day long, and sooner or later, these great receivers are going to get open.
And Cooper is able to get hold of it.
When the offense crosses the 50-yard line on defense, you have to be careful now because it gives the offense a little confidence. And what they're going to do here, they're looking for the big play down the field for that quick score. So on defense, you better play safe.
And there's a drop.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Makes the reception. And that's good for only a yard or two.
There wasn't much there that time, so good job by the quarterback just throwing the ball and getting the catch and just getting a couple yards.
On the way, third down. The Patriots get set at the line, needing to get to the 38 for a first. Going deep. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run. That's a terrific start for this team, Phil, with the early touchdown.
Yeah, just the way they planned it, man. You get in it during the week, you practice, you look at all that film, and then you say, here's going to be our starting plays for the game. You go out there, you run them, and you score. That is a great feeling.
Extra point is good. The Dolphins are back deep, waiting to return the kick. They're setting up the return. Slides off the hit. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. Vick looking ready to get his offense going. He has not thrown a single interception so far this season.
Michael Vick still very sudden. When he wants to move and get out of the pocket, it is not a problem. After all these years, probably still the fastest quarterback in the National Football League.
First down at the 20. Searching for space to the right. That's a gain of only a yard. Here's a look at the Dolphins offense. They'll be trying to cut down on the turnovers. A week ago, they gave away the football 2 times. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. Thomas all over that offense and brings him down.
Well, but it's 3rd long in a situation like this. I'm going to look at it from the defensive side. You know they're going to be careful, so make sure you come up and just make the tackle so they don't get those yards after the catch or a long run.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw.
The Dolphins snap it at the 31. Trying to find an opening to the right. And with that, let's look at the Patriots defensive lineup. This is a defense that has given up so much yardage. We ought to be talking about mileage instead of yardage. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Quick drop back. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
This defense in the early going looks like a mighty feisty bunch here today, Phil.
Well, I think they thought coming into today's game, by us talking to the coaches, they thought their defense was going to play well, and that was a good series that time by them.
And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
Very lucky that time on that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner's just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
The Patriots bring their offense back onto the field. Touchdown drive the last time they had it as they attacked that secondary.
They sure did. They threw the football well on that last drive. And now I would think as an offensive coordinator, they're thinking pass on the defensive side. Switch it up. And I think you can catch them with some good runs here.
Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's 2nd down now. Lynch is in the backfield. Single back set. Brady, handoff. They tackle him for a loss.
The Patriots running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards. Take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
3rd down and 3. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Lynch is trying to find a way to pick up that short yardage situation on 3rd down, but the defense does an outstanding job on especially the defensive line. Nowhere to run and no first down.
And the Patriots are going to punt it. Fields it cleanly and starts his return.
The Dolphins know they're three parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Dolphins didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic. Wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but that was pretty easy.
They're going to run it on the toss. From just inside the 30. The Patriots lined up in the nickel. 2nd and 10. Scans the field. He's got some daylight. Ball is out, and the recovery is made, but he's in the clear. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, all the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
What a group of talented defenders. They're tough, they're fast, they're smart. They get the turnover and the touchdown.
And the extra point is good. The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick. He'll take it from the 1. Spinning out of trouble, keeps his legs moving, ducks out of bounds. That return's good for about 33. The Dolphins were able to bulldoze their way down the field, only to cough up the football the last time they were out here. It sure looked like they were going to put up some points.
Yeah, the defense has got to feel lucky that time. They dodged a bullet just getting that fumble because they were getting moved on, pushed back. The offense was moving the ball great. The defense came up with the fumble.
Michael Vick will take it from the gun. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction. 3rd and 7 coming up. The Dolphins snap it at the 36. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete. Well, that was some defensive effort that time to knock the ball away and deny the reception.
Yeah, beautiful job. A good defense called by the defensive coordinator. But the defender timed it perfectly, and that's what it's all about in the NFL. You got to time up these throws and catches and hits exactly, and the defender did it that time.
The Patriots offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Breaking huddle coming to the line at the 42. Second down and 12. They'll go ground. Lynch is tackled down at the 39. This defense is ready to pounce here early in this game as a 3rd and long play is coming up.
They sure are. There's no doubt about that. They got themselves in a good situation here. If I'm the quarterback now, 3rd and long, I would be very cautious and conservative.
The Dolphins with a nickel look here on defense. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Well, the quarterback has such great confidence in the receiver. And why not? He's talented, and every time the football's thrown his way, he finds a way to make the catch.
Brady's now completed 4 in a row. He'll take the snap from the gun. Comes away with it.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
Looking to go up top again on first down. Had it, but the hit knocks the ball out.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit and knocks that football loose.
2nd and goal from the 1. Rocked for a loss on that tackle.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Third and goal at the 3. Makes the grab. Touchdown. Just underway here in the second, and it looks like they're going to stay aggressive in this quarter if that touchdown is any indication.
Hard to believe it. Here we are early in the second, and we already got a lead that just got increased. I give the offense credit, but somewhere along the line, the defense of the opponents has to step up and just be tougher.
He's got a chance to return this one. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Patriots defense is having a field day so far. They've been ready for just about anything the offense has tried. A very impressive display here, partner.
Jim, they are whooping tail on the defensive side. That's the cleanest way I can say it. They have been fun to watch, dominating physically, and they got a shutout going.
The Patriots come out in a dime package. Vic's going to take the snap from the shotgun. White's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. That's his first reception today.
Well, they call it the post route because you're running towards the goalpost, but a good route that time by the receiver, making that cut. He gets open, gets behind the defense, and a nice throw.
Catch made. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see them drop a pass.
Gains 14.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
The Patriots defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Vic's on the move.
If you give him the chance, he will run the football. That's what he did that time. He tucked it in there and ran up the field and got a few yards.
Double tight end formation. 2nd and 6. Vic's on the move. Whitner's going to make the tackle.
That's an excellent job by the quarterback, getting a few yards there with the run. You know, when you play against him, of course, anytime he drops back to pass, you've got to be alert for the run.
Vic in shotgun formation. Runs it in for the touchdown. Michael Vick able to run one across, and it was we always have known with Vick. He's a guy that you just cannot figure out how to defend at times. Is he going to run it or is he going to throw it?
Yeah, it's tough. And if you're playing defense, you must always keep your eyes on Michael Vick. And when you don't, look out. That time he took off, found a way to score the touchdown on the run. Good job.
Brady will lead his offense back onto the field here as this goes for a touchback. Brady getting set to begin this possession. His first half performance to this point has been magnificent.
It has. It's really been almost flawless, just so precise, so smart in his decision-making, and throwing the ball right on target.
Tom Brady under center. First down at the 20. And they get the sack.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
The Dolphins defense now is going to go nickel. Brady's back in shotgun formation. And Marshawn Lynch with the grab. The Patriots are leading in this one, and a lot of that goes back to the play of this quarterback, Phil. Brady's on fire.
It's an awesome feeling as a quarterback to be in rhythm, to get people open and have time to throw the football down the field. That's why they're winning, Jim. You said it right. The quarterback is hot.
That's his fourth catch of the day. That receiver, Phil, is a quarterback's dream. Going high in the air on a high throw and getting the reception.
Oh, man, do quarterbacks love that? They throw it and think, oh, my gosh, that's bad. They're ready to chase the defender down with an interception. But no, the wide receiver goes up and just makes an awesome catch. Defense.
Brady's got two tight ends on the field for this snap. Two hands on the football and has the catch. Only 34 yards to the end zone. First down here after the completion. And the pass is thrown away. 2nd and 10 coming up. It's an empty backfield for Brady this time. The Patriots have it at the 34. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. The catches have come in bunches for this wide receiver, Phil.
Good job by this wide out today. He is finding a way to catch the football, but let's also give credit to the offensive line for pass protection and the coaching staff. They have done a tremendous job of coming up with different plays to find different ways.
Patriots in the end zone. That's his 5th receiving touchdown this year. The late touchdown here in the 2nd quarter gives them a nice lead with the intermission looming, Phil.
Yeah, great job on their side. They got a nice lead, but I just want to give you a little warning now. This is professional football, and those are professionals on the other side, and they will fight back. So be ready to come out here and play the same way in the second half.
Makes the PAT. The Dolphins will now be in an even deeper hole here as they get ready to return the kick. Scores 28-7. He'll have a chance to take off. Keeps churning ahead. Taking off. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. First half winding down as we return from the 2-minute warning. First down at the 20. Vick's gonna scramble. Shakes off the hit.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
Michael Vick backed off the line, shotgun formation. Cotchery with the catch. Cotchery is tackled down after a gain of 5.
The Dolphins had a nice play design that time. It pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Second and goal from the 5. Touchdown, and they get one back.
Well, I hope you didn't take a little break to go get a sandwich. You would have missed that touchdown drive. The defense said, what the heck? We're just going to let you march down the field and score quickly.
The Patriots certainly wanted to go into the half with a bigger lead than they have now. We'll see what they do before the first half ends. Scores 28-14. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Patriots have been firing on all cylinders offensively in the first half, and they find themselves in excellent shape as we near halftime.
Oh, man, they are in good shape. I love what they're doing on the offensive side, and don't change anything. Go in there at halftime, pat those offensive guys in the back and say, keep it going. I think they will. That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Second down and 10. Amari Cooper has the catch.
Cooper's a great slant route runner. He knows how to stick his outside foot in the ground and go right across the middle of the field. The quarterback puts it right on target, and he picks up good yards. It doesn't quite get a first down, though.
The Patriots take it from the 28. And Marshawn Lynch with the grab. No one's going to get him now. The 30, the 20, the 10, in stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
Short passes are just as important as the long passes down the field. This time, a short, accurate pass. Look what it leads to. All those yards after the catch. Nice run, nice catch, touchdown.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick return. He'll take it from the 6. And they bring him down at the 36-yard line. That return's good for about 30. The Dolphins looking for a repeat of their last drive as they get set for this next one. They got to the end zone on that possession, but of course immediately gave those points right back.
Jim, on the offensive side, everything is clicking. The quarterback's hot. The offensive line's doing an awesome job. Receivers getting open. The running backs running hard. It is fun to watch.
The Patriots lined up in the nickel. Second and 10. Breaks out of that one. The defense gets a sack.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense and scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
The Dolphins get a first down. The Dolphins are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining, coming to the line at the 49. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Vick's now going to leave the... And they take him down. The Dolphins line up, split backfield. The Dolphins take it from the 43. There's a flag out. Did not get both feet down.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. That leads us to second down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Wants to go deep. Pass is intercepted.
was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Patriots offense coming back onto the field after a touchdown drive the last time they had it, and they certainly attacked that secondary and got there via the pass.
Well, Jim, let me ask you this. How would you like to be the defensive coordinator right now? Because you're over there, you don't know what's going to happen. No matter what you call, you feel like, hey, the quarterback's hot. He's probably going to beat what we're trying to do.
And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that. The Dolphins talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
The Patriots with a nickel look here on defense.
2nd down and 6. Looking across the middle.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. Out of the shotgun. Stands in the pocket. Into the open. And he heads to the sidelines, out of bounds.
Let's go. 1st and 10.
He's wide open for the grab. He's got a little bit of daylight here.
There are so many players now in the NFL that are good. How about this tight end? He has got so much talent. That time he hauls in the pass, it just makes it look so easy.
Walker makes the grab. Walker's brought down after picking up 11 on this play.
Well, Jim, I always say it's about deception when you're playing offense. That time, the play action fake by the quarterback was so good, the defense didn't even see that he still had the football, and he throws it down there for a nice completion.
Getting away from the pressure. Cotchery, touchdown, and they cut into that lead.
I remember when I threw my first touchdown as a rookie, I ran down that field faster than the receiver could. I was so excited to get it done, and I know this guy feels the same way. That's exciting to watch a rookie quarterback throw his first touchdown.
Dolphins for the extra point. It's good. The Patriots kick return team doesn't appear to be too phased. Yes, they've given up some points, this team, but they still have the huge advantage on the scoreboard. Scores 35-21. And he'll start his return. A foot race to the end zone. The 20, the 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
When you get a kick return for a touchdown, a lot has to happen. One, it takes talent by the kick returner, but look at all the good blocks we saw down the field and the speed of the kick returner. Touchdown.
The Patriots for the extra point. Extra point was good.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting to return the kick.
So that generous kick return sets up the offense now in good position.
There is nothing like a good return when you talk about special teams. Good blocking, the speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position.
What a catch by Odell Beckham Jr.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
Reaches up high for it, and he's got the catch. That's reception number 4 for him.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Touchdown, Miami Dolphins. That's his second touchdown today.
Good job that time by the defense. They cover the receivers. Nobody's open, but who's watching the quarterback? Nobody. Good scramble for the touchdown by the QB.
The Patriots prepared to return the kick. They're setting up the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
And now as we see the stats, you have to love these type of numbers from one of your key wide receivers. Phil, 2 straight games, he's gotten it done.
Yes, we watch this guy play, Jim. You can look at him and you can tell, boy, he has fresh legs. He is flying around and he is getting open.
On the money. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. The defender appears to have... No, the receiver has the catch. The Patriots have one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL, and it shows. Brady's been doing what makes him so good these past few weeks, and it's really coming as no surprise.
Oh, my gosh. What's it like to be him? Just to know as a quarterback, you're going to come into the game, you're going to be hot.
First down at the 48. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. The Patriots are in front thanks to their quarterback. Brady's done everything he can to keep his team on top.
He has been so efficient here today. Very smart making decisions. And when you put those two things together, that's why your football team is winning.
Gains 18.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
The Patriots from the 27. The catch is made.
The Patriots coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on first down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's second and short. Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
First down by the offense in the red zone. And, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Now first and 10. Lynch looking for a lane. Touchdown, New England. And a second touchdown on the game. I wonder what the strategy is, Phil, with more than a quarter to go, because that last score puts this game virtually out of reach.
Well, I know this. The strategy on the losing side is show some courage and show some toughness. Let's change what's gone on here so far. It's not too late. It's getting tough, but it's not too late. We can find a way to win this game.
Takes it from the 4, and here we go. muscles through the defender. Tackled down at the 47.
Well, a lot of good things happened on both sides of the football this time. How about that return by the return team? Good job, good blocking. Look at the speed of that guy running. They get the tackle from behind. They stop the touchdown.
Beckham is going to pull in the bullet pass. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
That time it was an easy completion for the quarterback on the play-action pass, and it fools the defense because look how aggressive the offensive line is. They sold the play to the defense, and the quarterback took advantage.
Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Can't hold on here as this ball's incomplete.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, they can make a big play.
2nd down and 10. He makes the catch. Shaughnessy's there to make the tackle.
The Dolphins offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good game.
The play clock's running down. From the shotgun. Reaches out and snatches it. And gains about 1. The Patriots lead, and all you have to do is look at the turnover ratio, and that tells the story, Phil.
It sure does. And listen, everybody calls them turnovers. Well, let's look at this game here. I call it takeaways. They are taking the football away from the offense. What a job by the defense.
And that's a touchdown, and they inch closer.
You spend so much time in this league, once you get in the red zone on the offensive side, all these different plays, knowing you must be efficient, you need to score touchdowns instead of kicking field goals. Well, you can feel good now because you got it in there.
The Dolphins preparing for the onside kick. The onside kick is turned away, and the receiving team has it.
The Patriots offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
And methodically, he just throws it away. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line.
Lynch is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Brady's got it in the gun. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down. Huber is back now. He'll be punting. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Patriots set at the line. Dime package. 1st down at the 20. Reaches out and grabs it. And he is brought down at the 45-yard line. First down and 10. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. He's brought down at the 46. 2nd down after that pass play.
The Dolphins have been awesome today on 1st down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football. It picks up solid yards. 2nd and short. Well, that's what every offense likes to be in.
It'll be third down. The Patriots defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Handoff made. This offense can't be stopped on third down no matter the distance. Now the offense in their hurry up. From the gun. Got drilled as he throws it. Second and 10 coming up. Snapping out of the gun. The reception by Beckham. Third catch today so far.
You can only take what the defense gives you. Even though the offense is down here in the fourth quarter, they throw it short. That was a smart play.
For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. Out of the eye, it's Bush. The offense back out on the field here for this fourth and short play. The Dolphins have it at the 29. Running room.
I thought that was a pretty risky play that time by the offense. Even though it's the second half and you're down, you don't always have to go for it on fourth down. Fortunate for them, they got it that time.
First down at the 18. Locked it. Touchdown, and that'll close the gap in this one. Time is getting short, but with that touchdown, the defense now has a chance to step up, get the ball back, and give their offense the chance to complete the comeback.
Well, what do we say? There's a little old saying we say, now it's time to put up or shut up. So let's the defense get out there, make it happen, and get a 3 and out and give the football back to your offense.
Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. No return here. This will be coming out to the 20. Looking at some of these stats now, it's surprising to see how much the passing game has fallen off since the start of this one, Phil.
Yeah, there's a lot of answers to that, Jim. First off, the coverage has been better. The pass rush has picked up. And the biggest thing of all, the quarterback is just off target.
Brady's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Olsen's brought down after picking up 6 on this play. The Patriots have been fantastic on offense today, and that's big for this team because the offense has struggled oftentimes this season.
Well, to say they've struggled oftentimes this season is a big understatement, Jim. They've been borderline awful, but maybe they have found something that's going to work for them and get them on the right path.
And Cooper is able to get hold of it.
Really got it going now. They got confidence. They got momentum. They got a small lead here in the second half. And that first down, what does it do? It just gives the offensive coordinator confidence. And, of course, this quarterback, he is always ready to go.
You see the offensive totals for these teams, and it's been about two teams getting it done in different ways.
What we're seeing is two different philosophies on the offensive side from these teams here today, Jim. And it doesn't matter. All you want to do is just get it done.
The Patriots take it from the 38. Lynch is tackled down at the 43. Seeing these stats, Phil, you really look at them and have to go, wow, because both teams are just playing so well on the offensive side of the ball.
I know that's what the fans are doing. They love these type of games. High scoring, a lot of action. They're having a good time. I know this. The defense, it's the other way around. They are having an awful time.
Snap back to Brady from the gun. Easy catch there. No one near him. That's his 4th catch of the day.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
They bring in the extra tight end. Back to the air here on first down. And Marshawn Lynch with the grab. Lynch is tackled down at the 29. The Patriots clearly came in with a game plan. Lynch has been a big part of the offense on the ground and through the air.
Yeah, there's nothing like a game plan when it comes together. And that's what's happened right here. They had a plan, and it is working, and that is a sweet feeling for the offensive coordinator.
Smith's all over the ball carrier.
The Dolphins defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Well, as the clock is winding down, the offense would like to just run it out. Complete. The ball is fumbled. He's brought to a halt. Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it, keep possession of the football.
Coming out of the 2-minute warning, and a riveting moment right here. The defense must make a play here to have any chance at all. They call for the timeout to stop the clock. This will be a field goal attempt from 45 yards out.
The kick is good.
The clutch kick and the 3 points, and virtually everyone here knows that that clinched it.
Yes, that did it, Jim. Now you can just take a deep breath knowing all that hard work during the week, it came through for you, it paid off, and you got a victory.
And a run back of about 20.
The Dolphins offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
8th catch today so far.
Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they can go with it from here.
And a flag comes out.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The defense will take the penalty. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. First down at the 47. And it's batted down.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there.
Ball is out. The defense has the football. Phil, can you believe how untimely a fumble we just saw?
You know, Jim, I cannot believe it. Here's why. Because you know in a situation like this, the first thought in your mind is you can't fumble the ball, and they did anyway.
And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Jim, no surprise there. You got the lead. It's late in the game. You run the football, make that clock keep ticking. And you go over these situations so many times in practice. You got to manage the clock, know how much time you got left. They've done that well, and just keep running it.
The Patriots have it at the 44. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Third down after the penalty. Two tight ends on the field here. To the ground. Slashes to the left side. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
That's just the right call to make. In this situation, just run the football. Don't try to be some genius who gets the defense off guard. Manage the clock and just get this game over with.
At the 33.
Well, what a high-scoring game, and in the end, you put up all those points, and it's not enough.
Yeah, you lose the football game. Here's what's going to happen, though. In that locker room, half the team is unhappy. That's the defense. The offense is going, well, what are we going to do? We scored a lot of points, but no matter what, coach is going to be mad because they lost the game.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.
Mark Brunell came in and really energized the team. It might be time for Vic to sit on the bench. I think Mark Brunell might be the guy in Miami after that. Sure, they lost, yeah, but doesn't really matter. So we'll move on to the next week. Thanks, guys, for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Out there, week 9. Moving along in this season, that's for sure, though. Okay.